Good day, everybody. Happy Friday. I'm Kathy W. Warm welcome to Yarn with Heart, to all who have been here before and to everyone who is popping in for the first time. So happy that we can all get together today on November 29th. Whatever you are preparing for this year, I hope that you are finding a few peaceful moments and time to relax and knit or crochet. Lovely moments like this where you can pause with a cup of something warm and chat about yarn and knitting and crochet. So let's all grab our cup and settle in for a bit of a visit. If you are a person who loves yarn, loves to knit, loves crochet, or any of those three, I'm so happy that you're here. Next week, I will have 2 videos. The Monday video will be a slideshow for the Something New Make-Along. During that video, there will be a reveal of the new colors we will work with during December. And if you have something new that you are thinking of trying, or if you'd like to see what others are working on, maybe watch the video. There will be plenty of time to join in during December and start something new if you would like. So that one will be on the first Monday of December. Now this coming Friday will be similar to our usual video, but with a twist, as I might have some finished objects, maybe 1 or 2, and definitely I will have some Advent yarn to open. Thank you so much to those who have had questions to ask me during my birthday month of November. And again, there are 2 questions for me to answer today. One is, do I enjoy traveling? Which countries have I had a chance and opportunity to visit? And which countries would I like to visit? Yes, I do enjoy traveling. And when I was younger, I traveled quite a bit. I traveled quite a bit within Canada and the USA. Also, I have been to England, Scotland, and France. And other places I've visited are the Bahamas and Mexico. Now, because of health situations, I'm not as frequent a traveler. However, I would still really enjoy it. And after Jeff retires, we have a plan to maybe hop in a small RV and travel. So thank you for that question. Thank you very much. And the second question for today, where is your favorite place to sit and knit or crochet? Now I have 2 spots where I usually knit and crochet, and sometimes that depends on what I'm making. Sometimes it depends on the time of day. When Jeff is home and the 2 of us are chatting together, or when I'm making a small item, one of my favorite spots is on the couch in the living room area. When I'm working on a larger project that I want to spread out on a table area, or if it is in the daytime when I often watch videos, then my favorite place is at my craft table. That's the spot where I am right now, the place where you see me each Friday. I would love to hear from you in the comments if any of you have a favorite place where you like to sit and knit or crochet. So that would be great if you wanted to comment. Thank you so much to all of you for taking the time to email and comment, also to ask me questions. And I have to say, if you do think of something later that you would like to ask me, please do let me know. it is fun to learn more about each other, to share, and to get to know each other better. So thank you. Today, I do want to thank those of you who sent suggestions about how to use the yarn. That's the yarn that I really wanted to make something special with. For anyone new, there was some yarn that I was struggling with last week, maybe for a couple of weeks. I had tried 2 pattern ideas and was running out of yarn both times. I had 4 skeins of yarn to work with. And suggestions from your comments really did help, and I have something to share about that. The yarn came during Christmas in July from Diane from My Pink Bathtub. She's a yarn friend and an amazing knitter, and she's also a YouTuber from Manitoba. I'm sure that many of you know her already. Diane and I had planned to send Christmas parcels to each other this November, and we have a bit of a delay on that because of the postal situation in Canada at the moment. And I want to acknowledge the good birthday vibes that I know Diane is sending, and the good birthday vibes that I know a lot of you are sending to me this week. So I wanted to find a special pattern that I could make with some of this yarn from Diane. The pattern I found is because of all your comments to find something more like a shawl and maybe something knitted. And what I found is a pattern called My Friend Virginia by Rose Williams from Simple as ABC. She calls it a shoulder warmer or a poncho lette, and to me, I think of the name of it instead of My Friend Virginia as My Friend Shoulder Hug. And when I wear this, I will think of receiving a hug from a yarny friend, from Diane, who gifted me the yarn, and also from each of you who watch Yarn with Heart. Now, I'll stand for a minute just so you could see it. There we go. And I really do like that not only can it be worn as this shoulder hug like this, but I was experimenting and it could be gathered up more as a cowl and folded to wear inside of a coat as well. So I really like that it's multifunctional too. The yarn was Lion Brand Landscapes, and because of your suggestions, I went from not having enough yarn for a poncho or for the Mandela vest that I was trying to having more than enough for this lovely shoulder hug. This one took it took all of 2 skeins. Yeah, I had to use almost all of it, but it could easily be made with the 2 skeins. I did need to use the pattern called for 3 needle sizes to make it, 6mm, 8mm, and 9mm, and it's a free pattern download on Ravelry. So now the next thing, when Jeff and I went to the craft shows a couple of weeks ago, there were birthday surprises waiting for me at each stop, and I would like to share them with you here today. One is from Judy and the other is from Tami. Anyone new who might not have seen the video, please go to my November 22nd video to hear more about both of these amazing women and the craft shows where Jeff and I visited them. Also, I will put both of their information in the description box. Now, first from Tami. Now, she totally surprised me. I honestly was in a bit of a shock, and I opened these at the craft show and was so surprised. Yeah, she had a card in here with a beautiful, there we go, a beautiful message inside. There, I'll show you the top of the card. As you are, and it says on your, thank you, Tami. Thank you so much. And inside, a beautiful angel. There. And every year, I was letting Tami know, every year, since Jeff and I have been together, I find a special angel to put on our Christmas tree, and this will be my angel for 2024. So thank you, Tami. She wouldn't have known that I do that, but it's wonderful that now I have my 2024 angel. Now also in here, lovely yarn. This is called, there were two here, Al Natural Visa yarn, and it says it's 40% cotton, 10% silk, 30% viscose, and 20% linen. It's worsted weight yarn, 210 meters, 230 yards, and look at the beautiful textures in this yarn. You could see the silk, you can feel it too, and I love the feel of the linen as well. It's just such amazing yarn. Ella Ray, Eco Organic Cotton. Oh, I love this too. The color, just a beautiful color, is called Blue Jay. Look at that color. Wow, and there's two of those. Thank you, Tami. Thank you so much. And when I got home, what I didn't realize is there's a pattern in here too. And this is for a boho wrap or scarf. And this is, oh, it's made with this yarn. Oh wow, this goes with this yarn. And it is a knit pattern to go with this. Oh, Tami, thank you. Lovely. Absolutely lovely for me. And I thank you so, so very much. And what a surprise. What an amazing, unexpected surprise. Thank you. And now, the other item was from Judy. She also was at a craft show. This one was from Sarnia, and Judy and I had arranged to exchange some yarn and Christmas gifts. Those are gifts we will exchange later in the year. And yeah, she also surprised me because she snuck a birthday gift in there. I have been very, very good and not opened it until now. I have no idea how I have waited. And truth, I haven't opened it, but I might have squeezed it a bit. Yeah. So, Judy had said this one I should open before Christmas because I think, oh, Oh, lovely. Look how pretty this is. Judy made this one with diamond art. Oh, it's so cute. And I don't have something to hang on my door for Christmas, so absolutely beautiful. Oh, thank you, Judy. Thank you. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, so sweet. And just in time, because you know December would be when I want to put that on the door. And now I'm a little bit, I'm in shock that these kind of things are here. Oh no. Oh wait, there's a card. I should open the card first, shouldn't I? Let's see what's. Oh, what a pretty card. Look at this. Judy knows I love flowers. This is, I will put that on a frame because that's just so gorgeous. Oh, thank you, Judy. It's beautiful. Yeah, and definitely that is going to be framed. That picture of flowers. Wow. Here we go. Oh. Now there's some cute stitch markers. I need some of those. These are from Fox and Pine. I do need stitch marker. No, stitch stoppers. I do need stitch stoppers because I have a habit of just grabbing a small ball of yarn and stuffing that on the end of my needles. And someday I'll end up losing stitches, and I don't know how to pick them up if they ladder down. I have only one thing to do, and that is to frog back. So these will save me, and thank you for that. Oh my. Yarn for the masses. Hand-dyed acrylic yarn, and it's soft and it's so beautiful. Oh, the color is called Puddle Jumps. I've heard of this. I've not touched any. I watched for these people at the yarn shows when I went to the yarn shows, and I didn't see them there. This is soft, and look at the colors in here. Oh, and there's a stitch marker. Look at, there's a stitch marker on there. Oh, so pretty. Wow. Wow. Oh, wait, this one's called Lakeshore. Lakeshore. So they're two different colors, but they work so nicely together. Wow. And this one's called Puddle Jumps. And each of them is 675 yards. They're soft. Judy, thank you. Thank you so much. And look at me, appreciating and learning about beautiful yarns, and I'm so happy that we're friends. Oh my goodness. You both, you know me so well, and thank you. I'm also so very grateful for the internet because that keeps all of us in touch and being yarn friends near and far. My goodness, I feel like such a lucky birthday girl. So, with all my heart, thank you, Tami. Thank you, Judy. And thank you, all of you. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, dear. I have to just take a minute now. Letting you all know that the church where Jeff and I attend has a giving tree, and every holiday season they collect hats, scarves, and mittens and other items for that giving tree. So this week I've tried to make a couple of more hats for the tree, and one of the hats is finished and the second one is a work in progress. Oh, and the third one, yeah, that for anyone who's new here, that's the something new make along item where I learned mosaic knitting. That will be donated to the giving tree also. So the one that I completed this week is called the Lakeside Beanie. It's by Miss Chell at 5 Knots North. And there it is. Here. I used a 6mm hook and Lion brand homespun yarn in the color Wildfire. I increased the pattern to use 60 stitches for a men's sized hat, and the free pattern is available on Ravelry. I think this one, it's not a download. I think you link to her you link to her website for this one. The hat that I'm still working on, this one I'm also using homespun yarn in the color Edwardian. And again, I increased the stitches to 72 stitches. It's a free pattern on Ravelry, and it's called the Man Hat by Haven Ashley at Knit Alone Together. I'm going to do this pattern again, maybe in a solid, because I think some of the texture of the pattern is lost by using this sort of marled yarn. This one is a boucle, and although there's a nice texture in the hat, I can't really notice it as much as I might like. So yeah, this is called the Man Hat. I'm using a 5mm needles, and again, it's a free pattern, but it's not a download. It also, I think, links to a website. Now the third hat is one that people will have seen on my previous video. It's the Fremont Street 2-color hat by Matt Cladney, and I used a 5.5mm needles and Brava worsted weight scraps. This one, I think it was a download for free, and if somebody wanted this, I used just 2 colors for. If somebody wanted a 3-color version of the hat, that is available, and it's a paid pattern for the 3-color version. Now, for anyone who is new here, my weekly washcloth is also one that I try to complete every Sunday night. I got to make a holiday hexagon this week, as part of Laura's Wednesday Wipeout crochet along. She has a book of 52 washcloths that she randomly chooses the pattern for the week from, and a link to that book and all these patterns will be down in the description box. So far, we are doing winter themed washcloths. 5 more winter ones are still there to make, and then Laura starts us making the spring ones. I'm looking forward to making this next week's one because it's going to be an easy one, and this week is going to be very busy for me, so easy is very, very good. There is one still left that requires a bunch of sewing. It'll be cute, but I'm so relieved that that was not the one that Laura picked for this week. Now, here is the one that we did this week, and everybody seemed, me included, seemed to have quite a bit of rippling in this one. I'm hoping if I block it, maybe the rippling won't be as noticeable, but if it is, that'll be okay. It's a washcloth, so once it's in the water, it'll be all right. So I'm so grateful for you all. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful week. Enjoy your crochet. Enjoy your knitting. Happy Thanksgiving to those who are celebrating this weekend, and hope to see you next Friday.